Good evening.
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah, your voice a little bit low.
Really?
Yeah,
It's good now?
still a little bit. I don't know what is happening.
Another friend. Hello?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Okay, how is Friday?
Yes, it's good. Okay.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, good is good then. So our lesson today is what is it about? The mysterious movie. So movie, but it mysterious.
Mysterious. I don't know in Khmer. Mysterious.
Yeah, we will learn about it. It's okay. Yeah, let's listen to the audio first.
Lesson 17, A Mysterious Movie. Listen to Paula and Jack discuss the movie they just saw and answer the comprehension questions based on their conversation.
That movie was weird, don't you think?
What do you mean? I thought it was terrific. It's not often you see a movie with such a great twist at the end.
That's what makes it so creepy. I was positive the man in the black suit was the killer, but it turned out to be the high school history teacher, Mrs. Kepler.
I was really thrown for a loop. Mrs. Kepler seemed so sweet. There was nothing sinister about her whatsoever, but she was killing off the faculty one by one. You know, on the way out of the theater, I overheard someone saying the movie was based on a true story.
No way. If there was a killing spree like that, we would have heard about it. I mean, come on. She killed 16 people? That kind of thing would have been all over the news.
I didn't say the case was recent. The person was saying it all went down in a small European town in 1974. The writer dug up the story when he visited Europe. He just changed a few details to make the movie more dramatic.
Ugh. I'll never look at the history teacher the same way again.
The real mystery was her motive. The movie left us hanging on that part. Now I'm going to look up the case. What was Mrs. Kepler's background? What drove her to kill so many people?
Maybe there was no reason. Could be she was just an evil person masquerading as a kind, motherly teacher. I don't understand why you're intrigued by these cases.
But aren't you curious?
Paula, when Mrs. Kepler confessed, it made my blood turn cold. I really pegged her as a harmless old lady who wouldn't hurt a fly. I was fooled, and that scares me. I would have trusted Mrs. Kepler just like those people in the movie did, and I would have ended up 6 feet under too. And that's what makes me shudder.
We also got to find out who the man in black was. The movie never revealed his identity.
Uh-oh. I can see by that look on your face you're not going to leave me alone unless I help you research this movie.
There's still so many loose ends in the story. Mrs. Kepler was pretty old and frail. How did she manage to hide the bodies? Hey, the man in black might have been Mrs. Kepler's accomplice. He could still be prowling the streets, just lurking in the dark until he finds his next victim.
Don't say that. Now I'm going to have nightmares for sure.
Let's learn the vocabulary from this conversation about a movie. Jack says the movie was weird.
Okay. So we can read now.
Yeah, let me check the conversation check. The movie was done using Paula. What do you mean? I thought it was terrific. It's not often you see a movie with such as a great twist at the end. Jack, but that is what makes it so creepy. I was positive the man in the black suit was the killer, but it turned out to be high school history teacher Miss Kepler. I was really through for a lot. Miss Keller seems so sweet. There was nothing sinister about her whatever, but she was killing out the factually one by one, one the way out of the sitter. I overheard someone saying the movie was based on the true stories. Yet, no way is there was a kill. The kill that report house had about it. I mean, come on. She killed 16 people that kinda thing would have been all over the news. I don't say that case was recent. The person was saying it all went down in the small European town in 1974. The writer dug up the story when the visit to Europe is just change a few details to make the movie more dramatic. I will never look at history's teacher the same way again. The real mystery was her movie. The movie left us hanging on that part. Now I'm going to look the cast Kepler background. What drove her to kill so many people? Maybe many people. May there was no reason. Could be she was just an evil person masquerading masquerading as a kind of mortality teacher. I don't understand why you are so intrigued by this case. But are you curious, Paula, when Mr. Kala confessed, it made my blood turn cold. I really picture her as a harmless old lady who wouldn't turn a fly its workful and that scared me is I would have trust and Musk color just like those people in the movie did. And I would like to have indeed opposite feet under too. And that is what makes me sadder. Paula, we also gonna to find out as the man in the black sports. The movie never revealed his identity. I can see by that look you are first that you are not going to leave me alone unless have you read this movie. There are still so many laws in the story. Muscular was pretty old and from how did she manage to hide the body? Hide the man in the black might have been Kepler is a accomplice. He could still be ruling the street just lurking in the dark until he finds his next victim. Don't say that. Now I'm gonna to have a nice meal for sure. Nightmare for sure.
Okay. I need you to listen again carefully and read along, especially the word. You make a lot of mistake with reading. So start again. Find especially any word that you read not correct.
Lesson 17. A mysterious movie. Listen to Paula and Jack discuss the movie they just saw and answer the comprehension questions based on their conversation.
That movie was weird, don't you think?
What do you mean? I thought it was terrific. It's not often you see a movie with such a great twist at the end.
That's what makes it so creepy. I was positive the man in the black suit was the killer, but it turned out to be the high school history teacher, Mrs. Kepler.
I was really thrown for a loop. Mrs. Kepler seemed so sweet. There was nothing sinister about her whatsoever, but she was killing off the faculty one by one. You know, on the way out of the theater, I overheard someone saying the movie was based on a true story.
No way. If there was a killing spree like that, we would have heard about it. I mean, come on. She killed 16 people? That kind of thing would have been all over the news.
I didn't say the case was recent. The person was saying it all went down in a small European town in 1974. The writer dug up the story when he visited Europe. He just changed a few details to make the movie more dramatic.
Ugh. I'll never look at the history teacher the same way again.
The real mystery was her motive. The movie left us hanging on that part. Now I'm going to look up the case. What was Mrs. Kepler's background? What drove her to kill so many people?
Maybe there was no reason. Could be she was just an evil person masquerading as a kind, motherly teacher. I don't understand why you're intrigued by these cases.
But aren't you curious?
Paula, when Mrs. Kepler confessed, it made my blood turn cold. I really pegged her as a harmless old lady who wouldn't hurt a fly. I was fooled, and that scares me. I would have trusted Mrs. Kepler just like those people in the movie did, and I would have ended up 6 feet under too. And that's what makes me shudder.
We also got to find out who the man in black was. The movie never revealed his identity.
Uh-oh. I can see by that look on your face you're not going to leave me alone unless I help you research this movie.
There's still so many loose ends in the story. Mrs. Kepler was pretty old and frail. How did she manage to hide the bodies? Hey, the man in black might have been Mrs. Kepler's accomplice. He could still be prowling the streets, just lurking in the dark until he finds his next victim.
Don't say that. Now I'm going to have nightmares for sure.
Let's learn.
Okay. You get something about a word that you pronounce incorrect? Okay, we can check the word weird. What is weird?
It's
Weird. This word, the first one.
with a strength unusual.
Yeah, so it's weird. And twist.
With unexpected change as an event.
Yeah. Creepy. It's creepy.
Is person and I don't know the word sensation.
Uneasiness or fear. Just feel fear, like creepy. You feel creepy, kind of fear. Fear, okay? You can see that, but that what make it so creepy, make it so fear, make it so scared. I was positive the man in the black suit was the killer, but it turned out to be a high school history teacher, Mrs. Kepler. And then you can see the word
Word
thrown for a loop. Can you read that one?
repetitious.
Thrown for a loop. I was really
I was really thrown for a loop.
a loop.
A loop.
Yeah, it's like completely surprised and upset.
Completely surprised and upset.
Yeah. Thrown for a loop. Mr. Skimpler seemed to be seemed so sweet and was nothing's minister. He is like threatening or suggesting evil. It's like nothing minister. It's like nothing is threatening about her whatsoever. So it was killing of the faculty. Faculty is the member of is a group of teacher at a school or college. So faculty, one by one. Overheard, overheard. We met many times.
Overheard. Heard part of someone else's conversation.
Yeah,
Overheard.
you
Yes.
overheard.
Yes.
មកយើងថាម៉េច
បានធ្លាប់បានឮមែន
Yeah ស្ដាប់ឮគេនិយាយអីចឹងទៅអូខេស្ដាប់ឮដើរស្ដាប់ឮគេនិយាយចឹងទៅអូខេ overheard someone saying the movie was based on the true story. And Jack said, no way, if there was a killing spree like that, like killing a lot of people like that, okay, in a short amount of times, killing spree, it would we have heard about it and it mean like, come on, she killed 16 people. And that kinds of things would have been all over the news. But actually the story is like happened a very, very long time ago. It went down. It all went down. Okay. It all happened. It's all went down in a small European town in 1974. So if think now it's like how long? It's 50 years now, right? Yeah, now 2024. So it's like go back to yeah, it should be 50 years. Yeah.
Yes.
The writer dug up, like dig up, find out more information. Okay, dig up the story, like search, discovered some hidden or little unknown information. The story, when like dug up the story when he visited Europe, he just changed a few details and make the movie more dramatic. Okay. And the word left us hanging, it means didn't fully explain it. Left us in suspense. ធ្វើយើងនៅឆ្ងល់ហ្នឹង left us hanging. Left us in suspense. What drove her to kill so many people? What drive her? What drove her? What make her? What motivated her? Okay. Drove เลยណា drove her ធ្វើមិនបានមានរឿងអីបានធ្វើឲ្យគាត់នាងសម្លាប់មនុស្សរហូតដល់ច្រើនចឹង okay? What drove her to kill so many people? Masquerading as.
Masquerading as.
Yeah, masquerading as. So it's like pretending to be as a kind motherly teacher. I don't understand why you are so intrigued by these cases. Intrigued. Okay. Any word that you not really understand, you can check it.
The word Masquerading. Masquerading. I don't know.
Yeah, masquerading as pretending to be, pretending.
I don't know.
You act like ខ្មែរយើងនៅធ្វើពុតជាមនុស្សល្អអញ្ចឹង okay kind and motherly teacher, okay you see the word it's like could be she was just an evil person masquerading as a kind motherly teacher ដូចសំដែងធ្វើជាមនុស្សល្អចិត្តល្អធ្វើជាគ្រូអីណាអញ្ចឹងទៅគ្រូល្អអញ្ចឹងទៅ motherly teacher គ្រូដូចជាម្ដាយ okay made my blood turn cold. So made my blood turn cold mean cause an intense sensation of fear. Yeah. ធ្វើឲ្យខ្លាចមានអារម្មណ៍ថាខ្លាច When Mrs. Kepler confessed, confessed?
Confess.
What is it?
ចោទប្រកាន់ right?
No. Confess like you speak the truth of some things. You confessed.
សារភាព
Yeah. I really pick her as a harmless old lady who wouldn't hurt a fly. Okay, wouldn't hurt a fly is a nice phrase. Wouldn't hurt a fly. ខ្មែរយើងថាសម្បីតែមូសរុយមួយក៏អត់សម្លាប់ដែរជាក់ស្ដែង She killed 16 people. A harmless old lady who wouldn't hurt a fly. It's nice. I was fooled. And that scares me. And I would have trust Mrs. Kepler just like those people in the movie did. And I would have ended up 6 feet under too. 6 feet under too. It's like dead. You know 6 feet under? 6 feet នៅខាងក្រោម like 6 feet នៅក្នុងដី is like dead. You are dead. Okay. 6 feet under is like dead. នៅក្នុងភ្នោអញ្ចឹង Okay. That make me shudder. Shake with fear. ភ័យឡើងញ័រ Okay. Shudder.
Shudder.
Yeah.
Shake with the fear. Shudder. Shake with the fear. I don't know the word shake.
ភ័យញ័រ shake ញ័រភ័យឡើងញ័រខ្លួនហ្នឹងហៅ shudder. Shake with fear. I can see by that look on your face that you're not going to leave me alone unless I help you research this movie. Yeah. And Paula said, there are still so many loose ends. Unresolved issue. Loose ends. in the story. Mrs. Kepler was pretty old and frail, weak, frail. How did she manage to hide the bodies? Hey, the man in the black might have been Mrs. Kepler's accomplice or something, partner or help her in the crime or something. So yeah. And he could still be prowling the street, like going around looking for the victim. So prowling the street, just lurking in the dark until she find his next victim. His next victim. Next. Don't say that. Now I'm gonna have a nightmare for sure. Yeah. A nightmare. Scary dreams, something. So you got some idea now? What is the story about? You understand how much?
A lot of new word that I don't understand. But I just know that they are talking about the story that kill people.
Yeah. The movie actually.
Who what teacher?
It's the movie,
Yes.
but based on the true story, based as it's I think the guy or the girl overheard some people talking about it.
The girl.
Yeah, the girl. So yeah, it's like that. It's a movie.
Yes.
Can you wrap it up? Can you summarize it? Try to make it simple so that you can practice your speaking.
A lot of strength. Listening and reading, I can summary that this conversation they are talking about the movie that mm, that's always happened in the Europe town in 1974.
Yeah.
And after the
Yeah.
you were teacher, so I cannot summarize all.
You want to read again?
Even I read again, but it's a lot of small words and the sentence is
Yeah,
very hard.
you can look at the new word at the same time. Like read, but like read to think about it, not just read it. You see, like that movie was weird, don't you think? So what does it mean here? You can just go and break down one by one sentence at a time. So you have some idea what is it.
It was weird, you think? That was weird. The movie was weird. Strong, I don't know yet. Strong.
What is it?
What do you mean? I saw this was terrific.
Terrific, yeah. What does it mean, terrific?
Terrific. I don't know. Acha. Terrific. Acha, right?
Terrific. In Khmer, what is it? Can you check it?
Acha,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. It mean like terrific is like good, great. Yeah.
Right.
It's not often you see a movie with such a great twist at the end. It's like a great twist. It's like unexpected change of events. It means this movie is good at the end. It changed a lot of scenes and events.
But
But that's what make it so creepy, what make it so fear. Because of it twists like that, it's that make the movie so creepy. You try to think, like read and try to understand. I was positive that the man in the black suit was the killer. Okay. You can see like why they use the word creepy and why it's so fear of that movie, why it's so scared. Because Jack thought or think that the man in the black suit was a killer, but it's meant like it become clear or it's become a high school history teacher, Mrs. Kepler, was the killer.
Evil.
You got that one? Why they use the word creepy here?
That's means why they use the word creepy here, right?
Yeah.
Because they assume that the movie is good, but actually the killer is Miss Caliper.
Killer, not killy.
Killer. Yes.
You seem have less, like careless about reading word. Okay, let's go to the next one. Read again and how much you understand it.
I was really slow for a lot.
A loop.
A loop. I was slow for a loop. Must Kepler seemed so sweet. There was nothing sinister about her whatever, but she was killing out the factually one by one. You know the way out of the theater. I overheard someone saying the movie was based on the true story. Suggesting ever, suggesting ever. Okay. Yes, based on this sentence, they are talking about that after the movie is finished, they are overheard from someone. They saying about the story is true because the killer is most killer. Even she seems like sweet in the movie.
Yeah.
And she is the one that killed the group of teacher at the school.
Yeah. Okay. Then this one, this sentence, like this.
Is there was killing sprees like that about when you the sentence or Jack seem like he he don't agree that mass caliber is a kill a lot of people in the short minute with the 16 people.
Yeah.
And he think that it would be house new. It's like that.
Yeah. It should be the new because kill a lot of people, but actually you can see here it's happened back there, or it's all went down. They use the word it's all went down. It means it's happened.
So happen, yes.
Yeah. In the small European town in 1947. If we're talking about it now, it's 50 years ago. So the writer dug up the story when he visited European. Okay, so he do more research, or he did research about the story when he visited Europe.
But the title also high information.
Yeah, mysterious movie. Yeah. And here also, it's nothing here. This guy just expressed his feeling that I'll never look at the history teacher the same way again. Okay. The real mystery was her motive. The movie left us hanging on that part. Now I am going to look up the case. What was Mrs. Kepler's background? What drove her to kill so many people like that? What made her kill so many people? Like drove her or motivated her?
Yes.
And this guy, why you are so interested into? It's like maybe was no reason ប្រហែលជាគ្មានហេតុផលអីទេ គាត់ណាប្រហែលជា like she could pretend to be a good person, kind, masquerading as it's like pretending to be kind. I don't understand why you are so intrigued by these cases. Intrigued, why so interested? Why as you are so extremely interested in this, by this case, by this movie, kind of why this like story that an old history teacher killed 16 people like that. You know, curious? The word curious.
Curious. I don't know. Curious. Curious.
Chingal. It's like chingal. But aren't you curious? Aren't you curious? Like curious? I at chingal eh? Okay. Aren't you curious?
Curious. You probably don't bán but you are curious. Okay.
Aren't you? Yeah. Aren't you curious?
Sure. You curious?
Aren't you curious? Yeah. 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 This turn to is made my blood turn cold.
Cause intention.
I really pecked her as a shameless. Peck her is like classify her, peck her ចាត់ទុកនាងដូចជាមនុស្សដែលគ្មានគ្រោះថ្នាក់អីចឹង as a shame is a not shame is a harmless old lady ស្ត្រីចំណាស់ដែលគ្មានគ្រោះថ្នាក់អីចឹង who wouldn't hurt a fly ដែលមិនធ្វើឲ្យមានគ្រោះថ្នាក់អីដល់ណាទេអូខេ who wouldn't hurt a fly who would not hurt anyone
Deceive. I was for this to scare me, so I have to trust this color.
wouldn't hurt a fly a harmless old lady who wouldn't hurt a fly ស្មៃហ្នឹងថាមើលទៅដូចមនុស្សslow boat សម្បីតែមូសគាត់ហ៊ានសម្លាប់ដែរ Yeah but kill 16 people yeah I was fooled that was scare me ខ្ញុំត្រូវបានគេប្រឡប់ហើយក្នុងរឿងដូចខ្ញុំបានត្រូវគេប្រឡប់អញ្ចឹង Okay I was fooled គេប្រឡប់រឿងហ្នឹងគេដូចប្រឡប់យើងអញ្ចឹង That's why that scare me អាហ្នឹងឯងដែលធ្វើឲ្យគេខ្ញុំភ័យខ្លាច Okay I think that's nothing more, only this. And I would have trust Mr. Kepler just like those people in the movie did. តែគេក៏ទុកចិត្ត Mrs. Kepler ដូចអ្នកផ្សេងដែលមើលរឿងនឹងដែរណាថា she is harmless, she is not that bad. And I would have end up yeah, I would end up 6 feet under too. And that's make me shudder. Make me shudder. Shudder is like scare, shake with fear. ភ័យឡើងញ័រ okay. Shudder. Shudder. You know, shudder. Here the word.
Yes.
And yes, we also gotta find out who the man in the black was, and the movie never revealed his identity. Yeah.
What is that mean about the revealed?
Reveal បង្ហាញ you know, revealed.
Oh,
ក្នុងរឿងហ្នឹងអត់មានបង្ហាញអត្តសញ្ញាណរបស់គាត់ទេ okay his identity អត្តសញ្ញាណអាមួយ black black
slot.
yeah the man in black ហ្នឹងមនុស្សនៅពាក់ឈុតខ្មៅហ្នឹងចឹងនៅក្នុងរឿងហ្នឹងគាត់ជាមានមនុស្សពាក់ឈុតខ្មៅមួយហើយនៅក្នុងរឿងហ្នឹងគេអត់បង្ហាញ not reveal okay never reveal អត់បង្ហាញថាអាហ្នឹងណាគេទេ okay. Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
Oh, consider looks your face. You are not going to leave me alone unless I have to research this movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this one, there are still too many loose ends. So loose end,
Loose and unresolved issue.
unresolved issue. មានថារឿងដែលវាមិនប្រក្រតីរឿងដែលវាមិនតំណងរឿងដែលវាមិនសមតំណងរឿងដែលវាមិនទាន់ដោះស្រាយហើយច្រើន so many loose ends គេថាវាចប់ទៅដែរប៉ុន្តែវាអត់តំណងថាវាគួរតែអញ្ចឹងរឿងហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹង loose end ហ្នឹងគឺ unresolved issues បញ្ហាដែលមិនទាន់ដោះស្រាយអញ្ចឹងវាចប់ដោយមិនទាន់ដោះស្រាយបញ្ហាមកច្រើនទៀត okay then Mrs. Kepler was pretty old ចាស់មែនតើហើយ okay and frail ហើយឡើង weak អត់មានឡើងខ្សោយចាស់ខ្សោយហើយ how did she manage to hide the bodies គាត់អាចលាក់សាកសពពីឬក៏លាក់អ្នកដែលគាត់សម្លាប់ហ្នឹងមិនទៅ okay hey the man in the black might have been Mrs. Kepler's accomplice ថាប្រហែលជាបរោះនៅក្នុងឈុតខ្មៅហ្នឹងគឺជាអ្នកជួយឬក៏ជួយ Mrs. Kepler ហ្នឹងហើយ okay ជាដៃគូអីចឹងទៅ then he could still yeah ថាប្រហែលជាមនុស្សសុំឈុតខ្មៅនៅក្រៅនៅលើដើរនៅខ្នល់នៅក្រៅនៅក្រៅដើរពេញពីវិញពីកាលអញ្ចឹងណាហើយ lurking in the dark until she find his next victim អាចទាំងទៅរកសម្លាប់ពីណាគេបន្ថែមទៀតអញ្ចឹងទៅ
victim ហ្នឹងជនរងគ្រោះទៅ
yeah ជនរងគ្រោះ
victim
don't say that I'm gonna have a nightmare for sure yeah
nightmare ពាក្យកដាយកទៅ
no bad dream scary dream
oh nightmare bad dream scary
the nightmare okay. Started 6 feet and okay whatever I think you need to practice this weekend just practice more like go through all the lesson again and practice and check new word check more examples with it okay
is yes
okay you can take rest the weekend see you on Monday
let's
yeah